Alright guys, taking you further in our tryout series of saxophone products, brands, and parts of the saxophone. We want to continue with what brand of sax and what type of sax should you be playing.
Here in New World is all about music. Pentatonic scales, more like the major scales. You just happen to move the finality. We go with me, so I go. MOSAX New World Empire.
Today we're going to discuss the types of sax that we have here and the one you should get. Now, the first type of sax we're going to show you is the type that came from the cheap one that came from China. This is Yamaha actually. So this is Yamaha sax from China, very cheap, under $200. With $200, you have a sax. Is that okay? So you have a sax. So it came like this Yamaha, not branded. How do you know it's not going to have a logo here? You only have a logo here established since 1887, Yamaha. You're not going to have a logo here. You are not going to have any branding or serial number here. So, and you are not going to have any logo on the mouthpiece that comes with this. You're not going to have any logo written here, just like this one. This one has logo. This one doesn't have logo. And then on this side, this one has, there's logo here on this, and there's no logo on this. So then here, there's also there's logo here. There's no logo here. There is a brand in here. This has 275. This one will not have anything written. So that's how you know it. So this one costs over $1,000. It's not even like those years, 62 years. Those other ones that are those higher ones for professionals. Yamaha over $1,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. You have those Yamaha brands that are like that, but this is higher, and this is years 275. This is the normal Yamaha that comes from China, and under $200. All right, so VERSAX, have your sax. So right now VERSAX is the one on Alto sax. She's going to play the Alto sax for us. The old sax of VERSAX Yamaha under $200, and then the over thousands of dollars Yamaha. So VERSAX is going to play the two. Let's see if we can hear any difference from the sax. Alright, let's try out this other one. Play it and tell us what it feels like. Let's go. VERSAX, what do you have to say about it?
All right, okay, ease of play, like the this one. While I was playing, I wasn't conscious. I know it will give me what I was putting.
This, you are certain of your low notes, the ease.
The ease of
so the other one you have to adjust, and
I have to be conscious. Okay,
and I'm on the low, I'm on the high.
Oh God.
And the ease with which you play this is different. You may not find any difference in the sound, but in the ease of playing it, I can testify that this sax gives you the low notes, the high notes at ease. The other one, VERSAX, most likely have to adjust, check this, check that. It even look harder. Reads that VERSAX could not cope with on this sax, she will cope with it on this sax. That is what I can. Nobody paid for this. Yamaha did not pay us. This video is sponsored by our students. But generally on the sound, you're going to hear the same thing. But the depth can be different. The frequency range, the frequency range can be different. And then the ease of playing it, of getting the low and the high mixed together, can be totally different. So this player usually will tell you, man, this sax give me what I want than this. Now that is for alto. Let's see the tenor side. This was my old tenor. I'm going to play it, and this is my new tenor. I'm going to play it. Prestini is a great sax. I enjoyed this sax for 16 good years. Played this sax for 16 years. So, and I just changed it just 1 month. I just got it 1 month ago. So this guy is going to play and give me everything this one will give me. But like as I was explaining, this one is really going to be, this one gave me so much ease. I could play soft and not struggle, and I was glad the resonance of this was better. This is Elcat's vintage sax from UK, sent for us from UK. Elcat's, man, this sax is great. The bell is actually bigger. I don't know if you can notice that. Yeah. The bell of this is actually bigger than this, so it gives me that. If I vibrates when I'm playing it, I was. So let's test it. Let's not make noise. Low notes became an issue fluently on this, easier on this, on the same mouthpiece and reed. Same thing, Altissimo, the same thing, I could get it. It's just the ease of getting these things that I feel differentiates this sax from this sax. I noticed that mouthpiece and reed type or mouthpiece type will change your sound more drastically than these saxophones, like expensive saxophone and cheap saxophone. And then your techniques and your tone will only be your tone, whether with a cheap sax or an expensive sax. It's just the ease and the consistency of sound, and the buttons, the durability, the way the thing is just built is what amazed me on these other ones. Can you see that? It's slightly sound deeper. It's far easier as far as getting the sound and the depth of sound that I like. I think easy to play. I think I didn't realize how much energy I was exercising on this until I got this and I played it. Very easy to play. I suspect that the pads will be closing at a more accurate than this, I guess. Maybe because this is old. I don't know how it sounded when it was new. I'm not comparing brands right now. I'm just comparing my new experience with this tenor sax. So this is actually a vintage sax from UK. You can get a brand new Yamaha, Yas, anything, Thelma, whatever it is. But just what do you look out for? Ease of play. It doesn't really have to be very expensive, but expensive sax usually comes with their accuracy and depth of tone. But the differences in the tone, as far as played by the same person, is not so much of the gap that the prices gives you. But mouthpiece, sometimes I even get the sax and just get a good a very correct mouthpiece and put, and then I'm good to go. But this sax, man, I will not. For the money, I'm fine. I'm fine with it. Thousands of dollars, I'm fine with it. And then the person play. Don't take expensive sax for an excuse. Learning the sax techniques is usually gives you more tone than the sax you are buying. A very expensive sax in the hand of a beginner who doesn't know anything, as far as tone is concerned, will still give you. If I play a small sax that is what I will sound, I will still sound. So that is it for that. That's my own experience. I haven't tested this kind of sax that I watch on TVs. I saw it, and I'm still going to try out a more expensive and better sax than this one. I'm not saying this is the best sax now. Don't quote me anywhere. We still have great sax. This is just good for me as far as the present time is concerned. In the next future, some of you will send me a bigger and a more expensive Yamaha, Selma, Yanagisawa. You know that? So send me those sax so that I can play it and see how it sounds. Okay. On the soprano, I have the soprano. My old soprano, I can't even play it again because I just dumped it a long time ago. But this guy came today, actually. Came today. Look at it. In the former soprano sax, why I later dumped it was I was struggling with my low notes, have a lot of damage, it fell down, and I was just trying to fix it. But this one is smooth enough. I will now experiment with reeds to know which reed or which mouthpiece is best for me to use and get more ease and flexibility in playing this soprano sax. I love this sax. Thank you for sending this. I think it's nice. I'm going to be doing more tutorials on soprano. I think we're done with this. So get soprano sax, get tenor sax, bass. But usually you find musicians stick to one. Usually if it's not as if they don't play the rest, but you see them have more of their favorites. I don't know the reasons why she would be Alto will be her favorite. And for example, Kekwalom is tenor. Gerard Bright is alto, so they just find their preference and they just choose. It's not as if there's anything different. So the way you want to sound, that's what determines. If you want to sound busy, you want to sound very high pitched, you decide which one you want and you go for it. But when you are choosing, make sure you go for a sax that is decent enough, good price, and I actually advise some of my students to just upgrade their sax because they were getting to the professional level. They want to go into music properly, and then they want to really use that for, to begin to enjoy their plays here and there, and they want to really go into playing of sax. Then invest in those $4,000, $5,000, $3,000, $2,000, $1,000 if you have. But if not, just learning, you could just learn with any of these. It's the same thing it will give you. Just get the right reeds and the right mouthpiece, and then you are good to go. All right, Verasas, thank you for the class. So, thank you. Let's say bye.